Hey, warriors, good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, Jude is just not feeling it
Uh,
this morning. It's
uh.
it's throwback Thursday, but it probably feels like she needs to go back to sleep Thursday. I don't know. But here we are.
Yes, but here we are.
Here we are. Good morning.
Good morning.
And I would have to dare say that it's even morning on the East Coast as well. So,
Still.
good morning to all of you. You might not be able
Yes.
to get to us until the afternoon or the evening, which I hope you do. And thank you. We got a few more subscribers yesterday that I noticed. So, thank you. Keep building that number for us. Please keep supporting these two queens as we endeavor to support you every single day and hold you in our hearts and in our thoughts and definitely in our prayers on the daily. As we said, it is Throwback Thursday.
It is.
I'm going to show you a little piece of me. That's me as a child.
So cute.
On my first horse.
Except her face is like,
well,
but you are so cute.
And it also set the tone for me always wearing Stetson. So anytime you see me, I'm always in a ball cap or some kind of cap, but definitely I'm wearing my Stetson. Loving the Stetson, but this is me.
It's so cute. And almost no one looks as good in a Stetson as you do.
Oh, see, that was sweet. Even in all her tiredness, she could be cranky and moody, but she's not.
Well, I'm still happy for today. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we like to say that. And because, as y'all know, I just moved, I still have things in boxes. I don't have a Throwback Thursday picture except, ooh, where'd it go?
Sorry.
Except on, no, not you, on my phone. And that is me with my 4th grade class. I'm that little girl right there, front and center, because I was short and sweet, just like I am now. Right there in the middle. 4th grade, Jude.
She probably was a little terror. Don't let her fool you.
No, I was not.
Anyways.
My tearing was all done in secret.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yes. Now, you know what? We had said we were coming at you for Sunday brunch, but this is Labor Day weekend. And even though this is a new normal for Labor Day weekend, maybe we don't do Sunday brunch.
But usually people really celebrate the Labor Day part on Monday.
That's true. That is true. We'll leave it up in the air.
Yeah.
Maybe we will go live on Sunday brunch or not. If not, we will be doing kind of our own thing, maybe going to the beach.
True.
You know, social distancing, of course, but maybe having our own reflection on Sunday. As we said, our Sundays are spent very relaxed and chill and brunching and preparing for the new week, gearing up, maybe even being a little bit retrospective in the week prior of some of the things that we could have done better, some of the things that we strive to be every single day that we come to you, or just in our own personal journeys that, you know, we are taking. So we'll think about Sunday brunch. You think about something you'd like to see. Maybe it's just drinks this Sunday, whether they're alcoholic or non-alcoholic. We could do that. I have some ideas for some chillers, which would be kind of cool. And
drinks and an appetizer.
It could be drinks and an appetizer. That's true. We could do that all day long. Fresh fruit and maybe a lovely Dutch cheese, my favorite. Oh, anyone that knows me knows that I love Dutch cheese. Dutch cheese. Loving it. Loving it. Anyways, so I was going to say, you know, I hope that everyone that watches this, you need to come flawed, come polished, but just come who you are.
Yeah.
I'm no Gwyneth Paltrow, nor do I aspire to be a Gwyneth Paltrow and Goop, but I'm part of Two Girls and a P. I am woman strong. I am Yvette. And you know what? I hope with every fiber of my being that I am relatable to most of my queens out there, the ups, the downs, the sideways, and I dare say sometimes even second guessing myself, but that in itself is just not productive to
No.
second guess yourself. You strike out, and if you know what, if it doesn't pan out the way you saw it or envisioned it, then you get up and you do it again.
Yes. And, one of the things that I'm known to do is to second guess myself, and I'm learning to break that thought pattern with this woman's help, because she'll call me on it, which is really great, and I ask her to. And so I've given her permission, call me on that. And she does, which is a true friend, really, because she wants to see me grow, expand, be my best, and to move forward in the things in my dreams, right? And I love that we do believe in showing up here as we are. So I had a rough night of sleep, and I feel tired. I'm just not as peppy, and the mind is a little foggy, but
that's okay.
This is real, and this is how I'm going to end up going through my day. But I woke up and I took a moment just to connect to gratitude that I did wake up.
Right there.
Gratitude that I have a home. I am rich in friends. I'm rich in so many ways. And so just connected to that for a moment. And there's nothing wrong with being polished or presenting
or flawed.
But is it even flawed, or is it just human? It's just being real, just being authentic.
I have no problem saying that I'm flawed.
We all are. That's why I'm saying.
Yeah. And so, to answer your question, but is it flawed? Well, yeah, I think so, because we're not all,
it is flawed.
We're not perfect, but
it's also human. But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but you love in spite of.
Exactly.
And sometimes you love because they are flawed.
And can we love ourselves in spite of, right? We do that for others all day long.
True story. Ugh, yeah.
Right? And can we do that for ourselves?
Right.
And not feel like we have to mask and hide and second guess because of it, right?
I think being in this pandemic, as Mother Nature is showing us both her wrath and her grace.
Yeah.
I think there are some people that are really going through it in their self-discovery or feeling depressed and alone. But then there are some people that are definitely doing some retrospective, and they're doing a lot of hard work on some of their demons or some of their things that, it's kind of like the, what's the adage? The embodiment of insanity is doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results.
Yes.
And some of those things have to change. And I know for me, being on lockdown, I had to look in the mirror, and I saw some of my amazing strengths that I have been denying for decades. And I saw some very distinctual, very laser focused weaknesses that need to be what's the word? Strengthened, put away, done away with, because it doesn't serve me.
Right.
It doesn't serve me.
They limit you.
They do.
Yeah.
They limit me in loving relationships. They limit me in potential business opportunities. So clearly, the only thing that's in my way is me. And so that's what I want to do, is get out of my own way for some of these avenues and just clear the boards. That's it. Just clear the boards and open that door and let a few slam that no longer serve me.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people are experiencing that right now. And for me, that process, and for you, that this is not a new process.
No. Of
doing that, that inner work. And for me, it's not a new process. It does feel like this time period in history is increasing that we're feeling it more.
Right.
It's intensified. So keep fighting that good fight.
I would agree.
Keep looking for what is limiting, and let it go.
Yeah.
let it go and allow, because once we let that go, it opens up space for the new to come.
I would agree.
And when, there's that saying, when the student is ready, the teacher will present themselves. And I feel like that's true, whether it presents in a person or an experience.
True.
Definitely. It does come.
I think if you keep an open mind, then all things are possible. Just as your faith, through faith, all things are possible. And again, faith is having the openness, that open portal that all things are possible.
Yeah.
They say you can't do it, then it can be done.
If you can dream it, then it can be done. So if there's something that you've thought of, then it can be done. And it may just be your purpose. Maybe.
Absolutely. No, I agree 110%. And mostly I'm agreeing with her 110% because she didn't get a lot of sleep. So I'm going to just take it easy on her today. Just saying.
You are being easy on me today.
You see this?
She got that done. See this? I got these done.
We did.
It felt good.
It's bad when the person that's waxing your brow say, "It's been a long time." I mean,
did she say it like that?
She did. To the point where I literally just kind of opened my eyes and was like, "Yeah, it has. It's called a pandemic, okay?" And you're all
you didn't have to say that.
I mean, yeah, we understand that I was looking like, crazy town, wolfing. Okay, I get it.
You weren't.
Lord. And then
you have such trim brows.
And then she said, "Would you like your mustache waxed?" What?
Okay.
She didn't say, "Let me take a look." She flat out said, "Would you like your mustache waxed?" So
okay, wait, I have no problem being super real about stuff, and people are gonna be like, "Oh girl, TMI," but white girl, fair complexion, lots of time in the sun. They did not do the suntan lotion like when I was young. My mom, we were doing
what
the copper
does it have to do with the woman saying I had a mustache?
She doesn't ever let me tie it back.
Lord.
She never lets me tie it back.
Going off on tangents.
Oh, this is not a tangent. This is just wait for it.
All I know is somebody said I had a mustache and I got it waxed.
Wait for it. So, that copper tone oil, we were slapping it on in the day. And so I have, and it is starting to look like a mustache. It is actually just tan. Just like a shadowy, what am I going to do with that? You can't wax that off. That's what I'm going to say. What am I going to do with that?
Bleaching.
Can I?
I think so.
Tell me, people, put it in the comments. What's worked for you? If any pale person has had that.
Any queens that have this issue. I think it's called a bleaching mechanism. But see, I wouldn't know because, all I know is she said I had a mustache.
I'm too young to look like I have one when I don't.
Well, I wouldn't get too upset about it. But I would look into bleaching. And how do you know it's not a mustache?
Feel.
No.
Feel.
No.
It's not.
Let me see. Oh, yeah, that's smooth as a baby's bottom. Yeah. Bleach. I don't know. Comments. Woman Strong Retreat. We are trying to put that together for you guys.
Yes.
We're
excited.
We're very excited. I'm very excited. I hope we're able to do that. No, I am not drunk at this time in the morning. I'm drinking water and I'm sucking it down so fast that it's giving me, So anyways, please don't think that, there's a little
TMI Thursday. Here we go.
Vodka in here. It's like, hey.
Oh, no, you barely.
What are you guys going to do for Labor Day weekend? This is a very odd and strange times that we're living in. I have not had much desire to participate really in a whole lot of what this nation's celebrations are. I've had more amazing times in little sections on a random Wednesday, a random Tuesday, a random Sunday with people that are close to me, such as my girl Jude, my business manager, my family, other friends. but really have not participated in many of the holiday traditions. They they seem to have lost their shine, of course.
Mm.
There's a lot of unrest in the streets, and I'm not saying that it should not be. It's time to be awake. I get that.
Yeah.
But I really, there's nothing in me that feels like going out and celebrating per usual. I think celebrating love of friends and family are so important to me. We have lost so many people
Mm-hmm.
because of this pandemic or just for other reasons, such as, Chadwick Boseman just dying of, colon colorectal cancer. And it just, my heart is broken, starting with Kobe Bryant at the top of the year. This
Yeah.
year has been hella hard. Hard.
So true. And I think the ways that we used to celebrate were, that it was in mass.
Yeah.
So, it just,
Now it's a mask.
yeah, now it's in mask.
Yeah.
So it's just, I think we're all going to find maybe new ways, what's really important, what we really want to celebrate. Like you were saying, who do we really want to celebrate with?
Yeah.
And have moments with.
Yeah. And I don't think the guest lists are going to be the same, after this year. I think our guest list as to who we invite into our circles, our families, the dinner parties, the backyard barbecues, the cookouts, all of these things, I think it's shifting, because again, we find ourselves not in line, with the same as some of our brothers and sisters out there, which is sad, because I think one thing should be clear: we should all want the human conditions, basic human rights afforded to everyone.
Yeah.
So there are, people that, they're missing it altogether. Just absolutely, it's just like, and it has just become something other than what it should be, which is just basic human rights and justice for everyone. I don't understand.
Yeah, we have to keep bringing it back to that, because
We
there
do.
are a lot of people in the political climate that we're in and the messages that are coming out that really do not see it as such. They're not understanding, and I'm not quite sure how they're not. I don't, but those are the people that are not in my circle, right?
Yeah. Seeing a lot of that.
Yeah,
this
and I
year.
feel like there's no more leeway. There's no more.
Yeah.
I think everybody's like, no.
Yeah.
It's just not acceptable.
Yeah, I think we've come to that. It's like, it's either, you're on the right side of history or you're not, type of thing. And God knows there was a lot of bloodshed in the 60s, where just you and I could just even be speaking together without any type of disruption. And even though we may get trolled on, social media, we do what we do, and we just keep doing what we do and fighting the good fight and getting in a whole lot of good trouble, as John Lewis says. Yeah. So, it's unfortunate, but it's part and parcel of growing, learning, and it's going to be a part of our history.
Yeah.
Here we go again. So
when they say, like you were talking about being on the right side of history, and we look back in hindsight 2020, and we go, oh well, I would have helped the Jewish people during World War II, or I would have been an abolitionist, or I would have. We think that we would always end up on the right side,
and here we
but
are.
there are people who would think that, and then here we are.
Yeah.
And they're not choosing the right side.
Well, it's one thing to read about it. It's like, oh, that happened 50 years ago. Oh, that happened 100 years ago. Oh, that happened 200 years ago. And then there's actually the test. And we are being tested every single minute of the day.
Yeah.
And sometimes we fail and sometimes we pass. Sometimes we get it right and sometimes we're just,
Right.
So
this is it. You're right.
Yeah.
And what will we choose this time? And I do think it's gotten to where we may have listened to a joke and sat uncomfortably and going, oh, whatever inside. And there's no keeping the mouth closed loud anymore.
And obnoxious.
Yeah. She always was.
I'm just saying.
that you could see. That's what I was saying in this lovely picture. Like, you see that look on her face. It is, I am taking the world like by storm.
I mean,
It
first
is.
of all,
It is. It's such a
that is my
powerful
mother trying to, keep me as girly as possible, and yet putting me in a dress on a horse for my first ride. What?
I
Mom,
love that picture.
no. Mom, it's such a contradiction in terms.
You're just
I
like,
mean, I had on
I'm a
these.
boss. I swear I'm a boss.
I don't think so. This looked like I am so unsure of myself. What is this huge
Yeah, but the boss comes
beast?
through.
Who is this? What is this beast that I am riding? What is happening? Ooh, that didn't sound good. What is this beast that I'm riding?
She just said that. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
But I see the power within. That's what I see in you.
I love this little girl. This little girl never went away. She moves mountains when she can.
Yes.
And if she can't, she just keeps trying. I love this little girl because she never went away. And I love her. I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love that.
Sure.
And that's what I see. That little girl moves mountains.
Yeah.
I love this little girl because she was super shy and quiet, but she loved super big.
Yes.
And she worked really hard to overcome her demons.
Yeah.
And she still does.
Yes, she does. Shout out to Suzette. Again, hoping that your knee is
yes.
healing and getting better. Who are some other people I can give shout out to? Paulette, Karina. Let's see, Perfect Lemonade.
Yes, I'm so excited. I'm waiting.
Lorsa Luna. Keep sewing because you are fabric of life. You are
fabric of life.
You are part of the human condition that is most amazing. So love to you.
I'm going to shout out to Joe.
Joe,
who is starting a new movement called Love Wave and spreading the gospel of love and looking through the lens of love and choosing love. And he is such an ally.
Yeah.
For social justice, and he's an ally for women and raising two beautifully strong queens.
I love that. Shout out to Trey Bear out there who, no matter what I post, if I'm like, ooh, maybe, that photo is not so great, he makes me feel like a queen. God love you. And
thank you, Trey Bear.
He made an amazing, I think, a move from Cali to Seattle in this past year, and he's living, I think, what I can see is his best life because that smile is brilliant. So shout out to you, Trey Bear. Thank you so much for subscribing and checking us out. You're a good man.
I feel like the universe, divine, is moving people around.
I agree.
Getting people set up in positions where they can be influencers.
I agree.
So go, Trey Bear.
Okay. We're going to keep saying this. I think we're at day 61. Vote. Get out there and vote. Absentee vote. Mail-in vote. Vote. Go out there and vote.
Your voice matters. Your voice will make a difference.
Yeah.
Vote.
Yeah.
It's important.
Forget the conspiracy theories what you hear out there.
Listen
just do your part. What they do after we cast our vote, it's out of our control, but it is in our control of what we do. Mm-hmm. So no matter, again, what party affiliation, what you're feeling, get out there and vote. It is imperative to vote.
And really, one last. Take a moment, get quiet, and really listen to what your spirit is saying and vote. Line up with that, with what's inside of you. Forget all the noise.
And I'm just a little perturbed that you guys did not do your posting of the crown. Freaking find your crown, queens. All right.
Seriously, y'all want to see that picture? We need 100 crowns.
I mean, come on. That makes no sense.
I even posted mine.
Yeah. And I posted mine. I keep posting mine and I look really awful. But that's okay. That's okay. That crown speaks. A queen rises to the occasion and she wears her crown.
And it is heavy as the head that wears a crown.
I was right.
By William Shakespeare.
I was right.
Yes.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown. And God knows
it's heavy. It
It's
is heavy, right?
It's heavy. It's a
There's
lot of
responsibilities.
there is
Yeah.
responsibility, and we all are responsible for each other. I'm responsible for her.
And I'm responsible for her.
That's all I'm saying.
And we're responsible for this planet
It's
and
true.
what's happening here.
Yeah.
We're responsible.
Yeah, we are. It's ours to take good care of. So
Yeah.
do it. Wear your crown. All right. On that note, we will have a favorite movie for you guys to check out tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. Tune in.
Yes.
We love you. Be bold. Be brave. Be beautiful. Be a queen. That's all I got. That's it.
Go illuminate the shit out of this place. Go. Shine.
Illuminate the shit out of this
Shine.
place. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Thank you.
Ciao. Oh, this thing.